an ideal week for the most part. So I'm gonna say about $700 a week. So that's be about $2,800 a month. My rent $750, like my internet $70, water $50, electric about $100, about $1,000 a month. Those are like just living essentials. The food, I say about $500 a month. I really enjoy going out to eat, and so I probably do spend about $200 a month on anything but groceries. As far as a car payment $150, insurance $150. I've had a few accidents, so about $300 total. Subscriptions about $25 a month. Phone about $50 a month. My cat about $20 a month. And savings. Savings is very loose because I try to pay on my student loans while I'm still in school. So I left that blank because it's not completely pressing, but it is something that I want to not completely neglect either. So adding this all up, and yes, I use my calculator. For this first line, I have about $935 left over. Which honestly is not too bad. My income is enough that I honestly feel like my budget is pretty resilient. With $935, I can definitely handle shock. So, for example, a $500 car maintenance, or luckily for me, I'm still on my parents' health insurance until August. So any like co-pays, my co-pays are really low. So any like health shock that that may arise, that $935 will definitely cover it. But I actually really have been wanting to save for a down payment on a house. And actually, with the FHA loan, I think for like my budget, I would only need about, I'm gonna say $5,000. And let's say I would want to move, my lease is actually ending, and I would want to move soon. Maybe within, I don't know, 6 months. So I'm just gonna do a quick calculation. So let me put this down. 5,000 divided by 6. That's $833. So I'm just gonna say $835. I would have to put down, I would have to free up and basically put in a savings account or something to that extent so I could purchase a house of some sort. So if I were to, honestly, I could, it probably wouldn't hurt me to cut out this eating out. That's essentially what I meant. So that's plus 200. I really don't need this this is like the highest speed internet I could get. But I'm actually just gonna bump it down to the to one of the lower ranks. So that puts me up like $40. So I got $240, but I need $835. Oh Lord. Okay, maybe. Well, actually, I have the 935 already overflow. But if I add that 240, that would give me a monthly budget where I could still pay the $835, but I could definitely have a little extra to throw around in case of an emergency. I think that could be a very sustainable way of life. Because this whole throwing my money away just for a temporary place to stay just doesn't really make sense to me. Also, maybe if I bought this house, if I saved this $835 a month, I could make adjustments. I could maybe add solar panels. I could install a rainwater capture system, because with renting, it's hard to make these upgrades. A lot of landlords don't want you to change their stuff, but if I bought something, I could potentially, if I bought something with land, I could maybe have an orchard or just have a bigger garden and make some upgrades to make living more pleasant for me. And maybe I could even save some energy and feel a little bit better about existing sometimes. So going back to the savings. So now I've decided that the savings to put back, and it's going to be, I'm going to say, for the house. Definitely, I want to make that an $835. But that is at the cost of my eating out that I really enjoy, and also my internet that I really enjoy. But honestly, I think it will pay off in the long run.